Hiya, I'm Scully Sinful, your big bro, and today I wanted to take a look at everything that's coming in the newest patch for Dissidia Duellum. It's a pretty light patch this time around since the real character adjustments are dropping late August. That being said, this video will cover the new character, balance changes, and upcoming seasonal events. Let's begin with bug fixes and adjustments. They fixed an issue with the missions list. Scrolling should be smoother now. They fixed an issue where sealed ability crystals would be eaten by the void. Thank the gods they fixed that, because that is the rarest crystal in the game, and having those just disappear is bad. They fixed an issue where visual effects would be bugged when fighting Death Machine. They fixed an issue where Prompto would hack an enemy player's sensitivity. They fixed an issue where Bravery Burst would bug out during challenges. Fixed a bug where Spell and Waiting would display strangely when hit with a launch attack. And they fixed an issue where the ability area indicator would remain visible at the end game screen. They also fixed an issue where certain abilities would appear available for use even when they weren't ready. That's all for bug fixes. Ability adjustments are as follows. Gachadine and Scourge both got their leap distance reduced to 4 from 6.5, making them easier to run out before you get hit. Like I said before, this is a pretty light patch adjustment wise. In the future we'll be getting buffs to these abilities and nerfs to these abilities, but we won't know the specific numbers until much later in August. Here's hoping the Clive buff to Wykes makes him viable in higher ranks, because right now he's really struggling. Let's talk about our newest addition to the support class, Celes. She sports a unique playstyle thanks to her passive that converts damage taken into bravery. This means that Celes wants to be taking as much damage as possible to then convert it into sweet boss damaging brave. Thankfully, Celes boasts a whopping 1.3 health stat, meaning that running of support skills like Tifa, Ultimate Shield, Sealed Sacred Light, and Mega Vitality, which boost health and attack, are crucial to maximize this ability. Speaking of abilities, let's break down Celes' kit. Her rare ability, Freezing Edge, is a 15-meter charge that does low damage on a 20-second cooldown. This is a pretty decent gap closer, but it is the first of her skills to be replaced by something better. Blizzard Combo is her super rare on a 24-second cooldown. This ability does medium damage and inflicts a launch. The skill isn't bad at all and combos well with her UR, but it could easily be replaced by something like Y'shtola or Auron. Time to discuss her most controversial skill. Runic is her first ultra rare, and on a 100-second cooldown applies a 20-second buff that grants 60 bravery per 1% of max HP loss to all allies. This ability can be a real game changer. It can also completely screw over you and your team. Unlike Riku's Quartet, which instantly grants 9,999 brave, this ability is conditional. In most scenarios, you get no value out of it if the enemy chooses to not attack you, as the buff doesn't work with monster or boss damage. Best case, you get in a team fight, get a bunch of bravery burst, and deal some boss damage. Worst case scenario is, well, you take a ton of damage, generate a ton of brave, and then the enemy team wipes you out anyway. To get value, you need to be in danger, which is, in most cases, is just worse than what other supports can do. Luckily, her other ultra rare Spinning Edge is still pretty fun. On a 60-second cooldown, you draw in all your enemies, then do a severe damage spin to win. But wait, that's not all. Celes' banner also brings in 2 new limited general ultra rares. The first is Locke's Phoenix Magicite, which is the ultra rare variant of heal. On a 46-second cooldown, you can heal your entire party by 60% of their max HP. This pairs nicely with Celes' Hold ability, which is a party-wide regen of 2% max HP every 0.8 seconds. Lastly, we have Kefka with Havoc Wing. This is a lifesteal ability that does medium damage and restores HP equal to damage dealt. This is essentially a UR version of the collab ability we got for Final Fantasy Resonance. I would replace Celes' super and rare with these abilities and slot in something like Ramza so that she can share her bravery with allies. For job medals, consider using Monk or Samurai, as both buff HP, which is her primary form of bravery generation. Here's a look at my ideal build using both her unique ultra rares and optimized stats. Now onto future events. This is the season of growth eggs. We're getting an event that is giving out 100k growth eggs, as well as a special reduced cost banner that can be pulled on daily that guarantees a 30k UR growth egg ability. If you are a season pass holder, this is a guaranteed 60k daily. It's probably one of the better banners to pull on if you are trying to push a character for ranked viability. Now, when it comes to the Celes banner, I really want the general URs for casual play. Let's see if I can get them. I managed to snag Locke, but missed out on Kefka. I'll stop there for now since I do have the collab ability that could work in casual. That covers it for this patch. What do you think of Celes? Which general you are do you want? Thanks for joining me, I've been Skully Sinful, and until next time, when the world bares its fangs, bite back.